नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनी इति नाम्ने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष्य शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशे तरणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे ओम अज्ञानं तिमिरञ्जस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरोन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपीश गोपीकांत राधाकांत नमस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुस्वते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। जय जगद्गुरु जय प्रभुपाद जय श्री प्रभुपाद। टुडे वी हैव डिस्कस्ड Bhagavad Gita text 1 chapter 1 dharma-kṣhetre kuru-kṣhetre dharma-kṣhetre kuru-kṣhetre samavetā yuyutsavaḥ māmakāḥ pāṇḍavāśhchaiva kimakurvata sañjaya dharma-kṣhetre king Dhritarastra uvacha Dhritarastra king Dhritarastra uvacha said dharma-kṣhetre in the place of pilgrim Kuruksetra in the place named Kuruksetra samavetā assembled yuyutsavaḥ desiring to fight māmakāḥ my party, my sons Pāṇḍavāśhchaiva the son of Pandu the son of Pandu and eva certainly kim what akurvat did they do Sanjaya, O Sanjaya. Dhritarastra said, Anubad, Dhritarastra said, O Sanjaya, after assembling in the place of pilgrims at Kuruksetra, what did my son and the son of Pandu do, being desirous to fight? Dhritarastra said, O Sanjaya, after assembling in the place of pilgrims Kuruksetra, what did my son and the son of Pandu do, being desired to fight? For what? By Srila Prabhupada, Jai Jagannath, Jai Prabhupada, Jai Srila Prabhupada, Om Namo Om Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Noena Patagami Bhavatame Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Swamini Bhakti Vedanta Bhakti Namaste Bhakti Vedanta Swamini iti namne Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaurvani Pracharine Nirvishesya Sunyavadi Paschadeshe Tarane. Bhagavad Gita is the widely read theistic science summarized in the Gita Mahatmya. Bhagavad Gita is widely read theistic science summarized in the Gita Mahatmya. Glorification of the Gita. There it say that one should read Bhagavad Gita very synchronizingly with the help of persons who is devotee of Sri Krishna and try to understand it without personally motivated interpretations. The example of clear understanding is there is the Bhagavad Gita itself. In the way the teaching is understood by Arjuna, who heard Gita directly from the Lord. If someone is fortunate enough to understand the Bhagavad Gita in the line of discipline public successions without motivated interpretations. Then the surplus old study of Vedic wisdom and all scriptures of the world. One will find in the Bhagavad Gita all that is contained in the other scriptures. But the reader will also find things which are not to be found elsewhere. That is the specific standard of Gita. It is perfect theistic science because it is directly spoken by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna. The topic discussed by Dhritarastra and Sanjaya is as described in the Mahabharata. From the basic principle of this great philosophy, it is understood that this philosophy evolved on the battlefield of Kuruksetra, which is sacred place of pilgrimage. From the immemorial time of Vedic age, it was spoken by the Lord when He was present personally on this planet for the guidance of mankind. The word dharma-kṣhetre, a place where religious rituals are performed. The word dharma-kṣhetre, a place where religious rituals are performed, is significant because on the battlefield of Kuruksetra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead was present on the side of Arjuna. Dhritarastra, the father of Kurus, was highly doubtful about the possibility of his son's ultimate victory. In his doubt, he inquired from his secretary Sanjaya, "What did my son and the son of Pandu do?" He was confident that both his son and the son of his younger brother Pandu were assembled in that field of Kuruksetra for a determined engagement of war. Still, his inquiry is significant. He did not want compromise. He did not want a compromise between the cousins and brothers. And he wanted to be sure of fate of his son on the battlefield because the battle was arranged to fight at Kuruksetra, which is mentioned elsewhere in the Vedas and the place of worship. Even for the denizens of heaven, Dhritarastra became very fearful about the influence of the holy place on the outcome of the battle. He knew very well that this would influence Arjuna and the son of favorable, because by nature they were all virtuous. Sanjaya was a student of Vyas, and therefore, by the mercy of Vyas, Sanjaya was able to envision the battlefield of Kuruksetra even while he was in the room of Dhritarastra. And so Dhritarastra asked him about the situation of battlefield. Both the Pandavas and the son of Dhritarastra belong to the same family, but Dhritarashtra's mind is disclosed here, and his deliberate claim by only his son Kurus, and he separated the son of Pandu from the family heritage. One can thus understand the specific position of Dhritarashtra in his relationship with his nephews and the son of Pandus. And as in the paddy field, the unnecessary planets are taken out, so it is expected from very beginning of this topic that in the religious field of Kuruksetra, where the father of religion, Sri Krishna, was present, the unwanted plans like Dhritarastra sons, Duryodhana and others would be wiped out, and the thoroughly religious person headed by the Yudhishthira would be established by the Lord. And this is the significant word of dharma-kṣhetre and kuru-kṣhetra apart from the historical and Vedic importance. Hare Krishna. So, Bhagavad Gita is widely realistic, was read theistic science. This is the one should read Bhagavad Gita very this is one should read and understood the Bhagavad Gita from bona fide spiritual masters or the masters who comes from sampradaya, means verified sampradaya, the sampradaya who comes from Krishna, Lord Krishna origin. So why one should read or why one should hear or listen from Parampara Sampradaya? Because the Sampradaya peoples, the Sampradaya gurus or masters, they are not materialistics. They think about Krishnas and they spread and preach about the Krishna glories and preach about the Krishna consciousness, and they have no materialistic benefits. But when you hear from other professionals and scholars and politicians, what they will tell the profit, what will get from the Bhagavad Gita and materialist profit, they can manipulate the words for their benefits. Okay, like Arjun directly listen the Krishna who told him the Bhagavad Gita, and Lord Krishna tells him about that exact things what the Krishna already told the Vibhishan, the son. Yeah, here is mentioned one. If someone is fortunate enough to understand Bhagavad Gita in the line of disciplic succession, success without motivated interpretation, then he suffers all study of Vedic wisdom and all the scripture of the world. One will and another thing here will mention. Here will find one will find Bhagavad Gita in Bhagavad Gita, all that is contained in the other scripture, but reader will find one will find the Bhagavad Gita content in the all scripture. Somewhere one can find that contents in the all Bhagavad Gita scripture, but reader will also find which has. But when you listen when you listen or hear from bona fide paramparas, then that person can find something special from here. That is specific standard of Gita. That is it is that perfect theistic science. The topic discussed, the Dhritarastra. The topic. Here, let's come to the point of this of this topic. Of this point, the topic discussed by Dhritarastra and Sanjaya as described the Mahabharata also. From the basic principle of this great philosophy, it is understood that philosophy involved in the battlefield of Kuruksetra, which is a sacred place, means holy place, immemorial time of Vedic age. Means Kuruksetra is the very holy place in the Vedic cultures, in the Vedic age. It was spoken by the Lord when Gita was spoken by the Lord Krishna when he was personally present in that planet. The word dharma-kṣhetre, a place, as earlier I said, the word dharma-kṣhetre dharma-kṣhetra, a place where religious ritual are performed. Why the Kuruksetra is called dharma-kṣhetra? Because all the spiritual activities and religious activities are religious ritual activities are performed in that place. Because the battlefield of Kuruksetra, the supreme personality go, and another point of view we can say that Kuruksetra is a dharma-kṣhetra because the personality Godhead, supreme personality Godhead, Lord Krishna was present in that battlefield, in that place where the battle was held. And for that reason, that Kuruksetra is called as dharma-kṣhetra. Here another point we can know that Dhritarastra is the king of Kurus, and Pandavas also come to that Kurus families. But here Dhritarastra think that my son is Kuru, my son is coming, my sons comes only in Kuru families, where his elder brothers Pandus and his sons Pandavas are called in other families. So he doesn't want to connect his elder his nephews, cousins to his family. See the things very minimize things. Sanjaya, and another character Sanjaya. Sanjaya was the student of Vyas, who is the, you can say, the incarnation of Lord Krishna's Vyas. And due to that Vyas mercy, he got that he got that mercy, was able to envision in the battlefield of Kuruksetra, because due to that mercy of Vyas, he got special eyes to see what happened in Kuruksetra. Both the Pandava sons belong to the same family, but Dhritarastra disclosed herein. He deliberately claimed only, see, both the Pandavas, earlier I have told, both the Pandavas and the son of Dhritarastra belong to the same family. But Dhritarastra disclosed herein. He deliberately claimed only his sons, Kurus, and he separated the son of Pandus from their family heritage. This is the very, one can thus understand the specific poison. One can understand the specific position of Dhritarastra in the relationship with his son of Pandu. Okay. As in the paddy field, the unnecessary planet are taken out, so it is expected from another point. It is mentioned as in the paddy field, the unnecessary planet are taken out, so it is expected from very beginning of the topic that in religious field, Kuruksetra, wherein the father of religion, Sri Krishna, was present, the unwanted planet like Dhritarastra, Duryodhans and others would be wiped out, and through the religious person headed by the Yuyutsavaḥ would be established by Lord. So you can see that we may ask why that Kuruksetra battlefield happened, because when in this world the unnecessary planet are grown up, lot of unnecessary planet are grown up. That time that Lord himself comes to this earth to save this earth and to wipe out the unnecessary planet, which is not necessary for the timing for this religions, and to establish a necessary planet by the religious the most religious persons. So in that case, that Dhritarashtras and Kuruksetra and the Kauravas, Dhritarashtras and Duryodhans and other sons are the unwanted planets, unwanted plants. And and Pandavas like Pandu's son Pandavas are wanted, very highly wanted plants. And Krishna, Lord Krishna want that the very wanted plants are established in this world, so that everyone will living in it peacefully. So in this process, in this inter scenario, that Kuruksetra battlefield happen, so that unwanted plants like Dhritarastra and Karna and other peoples, other unwanted planets are wiped out or smudged, so that again the religious religious cultures can established. There is a significance word dharma-kṣhetre, kuru-kṣhetra, apart from the historical and Vedic importance. So in this in this text, there is significant. No, you can given most highlight the word dharma-kṣhetre, kuru-kṣhetre. Hari Bol, Hare Krishna, Jai Jagannath. So this is the first chapter. I have started in Bhagavad Gita. So for this new year, and I have to continue and each text and with detailed explanation. So all the explanations that whatever I gain due to the mercy of the Srila Prabhupada and his disciples. And so one more questions, one more things I can say. Once you learn more, hear more and more, hear more and more and more from a parampara, then you can gain the knowledge of Vedic cultures and know the history of Vedics, and able to able to understand about the Lord Krishna and gain the bhakti. Hare Krishna, Joy Prabhupada. Yeah.